Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
And I was debating if I was going to make this video about Drew Lock having pretty much the best single game in Giants history by EPA and all those metrics that you want to talk about. We're here. We're going to make this video because maybe this is a preview about if we do end up getting a quarterback, which it looks like we're not going to. But if we do get a quarterback or we get one in the 4th round that ends up being a steal, this is how they could possibly look for us next year. So this is how everything kind of started off. This is what started the avalanche of just points from the New York Giants. Malik Nabers is in motion across here. He's just going to essentially get a screen pass, and Drew Lock is going to get it to him, and he's going to take this all the way. Boom. Easy stuff right there. He is literally in a crowd of people here. And I'm going to be pausing on these long runs because we don't want to get copyrighted here. But he's in a crowd of people here, surrounded by 4 people. Breaks a tackle. Boom. Takes it in the end zone. And nothing really special there from Drew Lock. Just the screen pass. And this makes you think, like, when a quarterback can start the game off with easy throws like this that end up going for touchdowns, it gives the quarterback a ton more confidence. So Sunday, more than any other day, I just saw the quarterback looking to Malik Nabers before he looked at anybody else. And this is just a classic RPO. Malik Nabers is on the slant, and he's just instantly open. Boom. Easy completion there for Drew Lock. Easy completion. Take a look at how easily he's able to get the ball out. This is something I don't think Daniel Jones was able to do. Some quarterbacks are able to kind of instantly let it fly. Other quarterbacks kind of have to set up first. But Drew Lock is just going to fake hand this off, and the ball just comes out so easily. Boom. So I normally hate this when quarterbacks are right-handed and you have them rolling left, like on this design bootleg. It never made sense to me. But Slayton is going to run an out route here. And Drew Lock does a great job of rolling left, getting his body square, and delivering what could have been a strike. I think Slayton probably mistimed this a little bit because there was an opportunity for him to catch that and maybe get his feet down. Take a look here. Going left. And Drew Lock maybe has an opportunity to throw that more accurately, but he's on the run. And Slayton is... yeah, he may not even mistime that. That might just be a hair out of bounds. All right, so watching this again, I noticed that first off, Malik Nabers on this seam is open for a touchdown. This is the funniest part about this play to me. He's open for a touchdown. This is, I think, 3rd and 8 or something like that. And you got Wan'Dale Robinson that does what he normally does, which is run to the sticks, sit here. And this is Drew Lock's first read. So Drew Lock is looking to Wan'Dale. Then he's looking to Malik, glances at Malik, doesn't feel good throwing that ball. Looks over here on this side of the field to, I think this is a shorter route here. And then, I think this is Singletary. And then comes back to Darius Slayton on the slant. So he kind of goes through 3 or 4 reads here. You can debate if he went through 4, if he went through 3, but he at least goes through 3. Also take a look at how the pocket collapses a little bit. And he's not panicking. So take a look at Drew Lock's eyes first. He's going to start looking at this flat, looking at Wan'Dale Robinson. Doesn't like that there. Works back across the field, takes a look at Singletary, sees he's short of the sticks, and then he sees Slayton coming open. Boom. And Slayton does the rest. Like, literally does the rest. Again, we're going to fast forward through here. Runs into the end zone. Good play by Drew Lock. And if you go back, you see Malik Nabers calling for the ball right there because he could have very well scored. He might have had a 3-touchdown game. So this is just football one-on-one. You got your number 1 wide receiver one-on-one with the corner. And he's going to take the outside fade here. And you're just going to give him an opportunity one-on-one to go up and get the ball. Great job. Great job by Tyrone Tracy to pick up this blitz here. He's going to step up, pick up the blitz. He's done that. I mean, there was a joke on Twitter about beat reporters. I won't mention names, but it was a joke about beat reporters hyping up Tyrone Tracy being a good blocker. Well, guess what? He actually is doing a great job for a rookie as a blocker. I can't discredit that. So this play is made because he picks up this blitz so well, and Drew Lock is able to get clean, throw this up to Leak. Now, you can make an argument like maybe Drew Lock should put some more air under this and just lead him into the end zone. But I think he kind of wasn't thinking of that, and I think he wanted to just give him a jump ball opportunity. Malik goes up and gets it. Easy, big play. Now, this is a throw that's just arm strength that, I mean, Daniel Jones couldn't make. A lot of quarterbacks in the league can't make it. I'm not saying that Drew Lock is just some elite player, but this is just arm strength here. You're going to see the play action. Malik Nabers is going to run it out, or not even out, pretty much a fade, and it's kind of a back shoulder. And he's able to take this from the right hash, put this all the way on the left sideline. Take a look at the zip from the end zone angle. You're going to see the play action, and this is the right hash. And the ball just gets over there pretty quickly. All right, now this is touchdown number 3 for Drew Lock in the first half. He's, of course, looking to Malik Nabers first, and Malik is pretty much boxed in. He's going to get doubled by these two. And this corner here gets a nice press here. So he's doubled. Drew Lock is going to end up being under pressure quickly. He's going to step up, and Wan'Dale Robinson is going to make himself available right around here in the end zone. Drew Lock extended the play, did a great job not giving up, steps up. You think he could maybe run for it, but then he sees Wan'Dale wide open. So yeah, this is frustrating that we finally get this kind of quarterback play in a game that we really didn't need it. Drew Lock is going to just a little move that just extends the play. You get an instant loss by Jake Kubas right here, right guard. And he's just going to sidestep that, step up, get the ball to the right guy, and move the offense down the field. Take a look again. I mean, he's going to get an instant loss there from the right guard, move a little bit. And I mean, these are the plays that we needed for years that we get when we don't need it. This next play is another play where Drew Lock is going to be getting a lot of pressure from the left side, and he's just going to scramble right, and he's going to throw across his body and deliver an accurate throw to Darius Slayton. He delivered it like it was an accurate throw. Slayton just couldn't come down with it. The ball's a little high, but definitely a catchable pass. These are the plays that end up on SportsCenter where they're like, Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow did this. Well, Drew Lock just did it. He has all the arm talent in the world. All of the arm talent in the world. But, they just couldn't connect here. Take a look from the end zone view. He's going to get instant pressure there. Scramble across his body. And, I mean, these are the throws that hopefully we get out of whatever next quarterback we have. So by this time, the Colts are starting to make some noise on offense. It's starting to really become a game. I think the Giants maybe had just punted. And Malik Nabers says no. He says no. He's just going to run this route. He's going to sit around here. And he's going to split 2 Colts defenders. And he's going to house call it. I mean, easy stuff. Just run a stick. Boom. And just leave everybody. Nice block there from Wan'Dale. And as you know, Malik Nabers ended up scoring right here. It is just nuts to me that this man took this pass. This pass that should have been an instant tackle and score. Shouldn't have even been a first down. And these two bozos run into each other like the Three Stooges. And he takes this all the way for 6. And again, Drew Lock had a nice day. Had a really nice game. Limited the mistakes. But at the end of the day, the Colts defense really sold. They really sold. I mean, I don't get it. The Colts defense was horrible. All right, and this is more of the same. This is why some of us wanted to see Lock earlier on in the season before he, came in was a complete disaster. He's going to run this play action here, and he's going to be under pressure. He's going to launch this from right here off his back foot, deliver an accurate ball to Wan'Dale, which he should have probably caught and scored on, but he drops it. Off the back foot, should have caught it, and he just let it hit his chest. Maybe he doesn't score here, but this is definitely a chunk play because if he catches this and turns around, maybe he can make something happen. So in this next play, I was like, you cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. You're going to get Wan'Dale on this corner route, and we just get an just absolute gorgeous throw from Drew Lock on this corner route. I think this is 3rd down too. And a nice route from Wan'Dale, and it's just dropped right in the bucket. It's just dropped right in the bucket. Take a look from this angle. You're just going to see like a beautiful sideline throw. And I'm like, okay, at this point, there's no way we're losing because this guy is just playing out of his mind off his foot. And just take a look. He's going to hop here as he throws the ball. He's going to hop. And he throws this accurately off of 1 foot, off of basically no feet, because he hops as he throws it. And the ball just lands exactly where it needs to be, right in his hands, moves the chains, and I'm like, the Giants are screwed. All right, this next play is another example of how talent sometimes beats decision making. Malik Nabers is going to run a quick comeback kind of route here, really quick route, and Drew Lock is going to throw him the ball, and this should be a pick six. I'm telling you, a lot of quarterbacks, this is a pick six. It's a pick six, but because he throws the ball so quickly and so hard, it's a completion for a minimal gain. Now, I want you to take a look at how quickly the ball comes out of his hand. Like, it looks like unreal. Like, it just disappears off of the screen. And if it wasn't getting thrown that fast, there's no way that corner isn't taking that back to the house. All right, so like I said, he had a good game EPA-wise, but this is a throw he definitely missed on. So Malik Nabers is going to get in motion across the formation. He's going to run a quick slant, and he's going to win on this slant. And Drew Lock just misses him. He just plain misses him here. He's going to run this slant. Nice route by Malik Nabers. Gives the quarterback, I mean, all of this space here is Malik Nabers' space to catch the ball. He gives him a really great target there. And Drew Lock is just going to miss him high. He fires it in there with enough velocity. I don't think that there's an issue with him throwing it as hard as he did, because you got to fit it into that window. But I think he put it a little bit too high, and it just kind of sails. I think this is just a ball placement issue where you're going to see Lee come open across the screen. And I think if this ball is placed a little bit lower, like right here, I think he's going to be able to kind of slide and catch that. But because he kind of let it sail on him, where it's like he's going to have to jump for it, and it's a little bit too far out, if he puts it a little bit lower, a little bit closer, Malik Nabers is going to catch this. And again, he's going to have a 3-touchdown game. And maybe you think about it, it could have been a 4-touchdown game from Malik Nabers. And then this next thing was like, okay, the football gods must be very upset with me, because there's no way that the Colts defense allows this to happen. I still don't understand how this happened. I still don't get how this happened. Drew Lock is pretty much under pressure. He's going to step up. He's got room over there, don't get me wrong. But take a look at how many calls he's going to have to make miss here. You got two guys that just take terrible angles. He's just, I mean, I don't get it. I have no idea how they let this guy score. Take a look again. He escapes left. They don't keep contained, and it's like you're dealing with Josh Allen on the goal line. All right, so Drew Lock, he literally picked the worst time of the season to have a good game. If he could have done this in his first start, that would have been great. If he could have done it at any other time in the season, we would not be feeling this way. But he picked the worst possible time to have this game. And it honestly, it is in like the top 5 games I've seen a Giants quarterback play. Not as far as significance, but as far as how clean it was. It was a really good game he had. I mean, almost no mistakes. I'm choosing to be happy for him. I'm choosing to be happy for these guys. I'm not happy about what it did for our pick, but I'm choosing to be happy for him because it's going to get a couple of guys some money. Going to get a couple of guys paid. Probably Drew Lock paid a little bit, not big time, of course, but you know, he's going to get a backup quarterback job someplace. Another thing I'll take away from this is that some of these traits that we see from Drew Lock, like the arm strength, like the ability to create in the pocket, like all of these abilities, these should be traits that we should be looking for in the next quarterback that we have, whether that be in free agency, whether that be in the draft this year, next year. The traits that we see here that allowed us to be so successful should be apparent in whatever quarterback we have next. So it is what it is, people. We are completely in shambles after this game. The only thing better would be to have this game that he played and to have this exciting of a game and then lose. But it is what it is, people. We're picking number 4 right now. Hopefully that changes and we end up moving up to 3. But I won't bet on it. You all let me know what you think of Drew Lock completely ruining our chances at getting a quarterback.